await this match, this most unusual World Heavyweight title encounter. Bell has sounded. We are underway, and let's just real quickly kind of go over what happened here. Joseph Matos, I had a few moments backstage, and one of the more unusual conversations I had with him, he explained why he did this. He said that in his mind, he believes that in every arena that CCL has events at, Gregory Black gets the upper hand. He always has an advantage, and Matos, in his mind, has built up this belief that there's this conspiracy out to get him. He says whenever he goes to hotels, he gets the worst rooms. When he gets the taxi to the arena, they always take the scenic route, charge him an arm and a leg. The referees are on the take. So he said the only way he could get a fair match was to eliminate the home field advantage. And so he...
I'm sorry, go ahead.
So he challenged Gregory Black to this empty arena match, and Black, being the great champion that he is, he said, set it up, and that's where we are. He picked the arena, and he had an independent third party. Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah, let me tell you how this match actually came about. It was back on Adrenaline episode 59, where Hollywood Matos, Shakespeare chops it here in the early going, don't you? Hollywood Matos defeated the Great D with Xavier Mitchell as the special referee. If you remember correct, oh my goodness, what a clothesline! Oh, Matos. If you remember, ladies and gentlemen, back on Adrenaline episode 59, and oh goodness, suplex on the floor, and bulldog on this. Did his head hit the steps? I couldn't tell.
I think it may have brushed it, but I don't think it was a full on impact. But whether or not it hit it, still. No question. We know that one hit.
Axe suplex on the steps. Now, as I was saying, back on Adrenaline episode 59, with the aid of General Manager Xavier Mitchell, Joseph Matos defeated the Great D, and as a condition of that win, Matos can name the time, the place, and the stipulation for his World Heavyweight Championship match, whoever it may be, before the season is over, and he chose this time. He chose the Adrenaline before Black Friday to get that world title opportunity.
Oh!
Goodness. Oh, Jesus.
But he chose this time and this place, and he chose the stipulation of an empty arena match.
And we're about 5 minutes into this thing. We're not 5 minutes into the match, but 5 minutes into the match portion of this. We haven't talked about the rules of the empty arena match, and I'll be glad to tell you what the rules of the empty arena match.
What are they?
Both parties agreed to this, by the way.
Okay.
Rules of the empty arena match: the first man out of the arena will be declared the winner.
So the first man to actually exit through the main entrance of the arena will be named the winner.
Any entrance.
Oh, any entrance.
Any entrance by any means.
But he must actually leave the arena complex.
Right. They must physically leave the arena, the arena grounds as constituted by Tucson city officials.
There you go. And couldn't be any simpler than that. So there's obviously no disqualifications, obviously no countouts, and they're actually, be mindful that they're at the starting line right now.
Or last, they're in the ring.
And referee AJ Monahan, I mean, he is there. He has to officiate this contest. This is a CCL event, but he's got kind of an easy assignment tonight.
Right. Look at this, Black now, perhaps is he looking for the Black together? Oh my goodness, Black.
Matos able to back out.
Oh, a steel chair right to the back of the head.
Exactly. And as our viewers may like to know, we are, this isn't on tape delay, we're watching a live satellite feed of this match. So it's kind of an interesting situation here. It kind of reminds me of the famous empty arena match from 1981 between Terry Funk and Jerry the King Lawler, held at the soon-to-be-demolished Mid-South Coliseum.
They're really going to demolish it, really?
It's been decommissioned by the city, and they're probably going to demolish it soon.
Oh, wow.
So much history in that arena. Elvis recorded a live album there. The Beatles performed there. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Judas Priest did a live concert video there called British Steel Live.
I did not know that.
1981.
Short clothesline, a pair of short clotheslines by Matos.
You got a trio of them.
Wow. I mean, say what you will about, Matos' hubris,
And God knows I have.
and as have I, but Matos is a very competent wrestler. He is a former world heavyweight champion, as he would like to tell anybody that would listen.
Exactly. I mean, look, but, I've often said that a man is often at his most dangerous when he is irrational, when he's lost that, spark that tells you don't do that. And I think he's been irrational for some time, and that's when I think he's at his most dangerous. So Gregory Black, he's got a very difficult challenge here. Because he not only there goes
the table.
Broke the table. Well, he didn't hit it first, but his legs, I think, ricocheted and just went right through it, as you see there.
Yeah. But nonetheless, Matos is down on the ramp.
Exactly.
That's my hand is not really content to follow.
Well, I mean, now we do want to point out we do have a camera crew there, and we do have
right.
They're gonna
oh my god! Oh Jesus! Power driver on the ramp.
Jiminy Christmas!
And Black, I think he's gonna try and make his way out.
I think he is. He's walking into the entranceway. Well, folks, we are back here with this. The camera crew has caught up with the two competitors in the empty arena match. They have now left the main arena. They're now, what you might call the gorilla position. They're in the backstage part of this arena.
Right, they're just outside the gorilla position. I tell you what, oh my goodness, I give Matos credit. He took a power driver on the ramp, and he is still very much fighting in this thing.
Becoming the heavyweight champion of the world will make a man do strange things.
And speaking of which, the winner of this match will face the Great D, who won the number 1 contenders tournament on the last episode of Adrenaline. And
those are exposed fires. Oh
my God! Well, it's just way personal here between these two.
I'll go ahead and say it, Eddie. That was a very shocking turn of events.
Heyo.
I'll be here all week. And now, Matos throws him, and that is a solid concrete floor. There's no padding or no give there. And puts him into the door.
They do.
Oh!
Goodness. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is an empty arena match. The winner of this match will be the first man to escape the Tucson Center grounds here, as officially defined by city officials.
Exactly. And they are far away from that exit, I'll tell you that right now. You and I, we went to the arena earlier this afternoon. We checked out the grounds. It's a long way from the middle of that ring to the closest entrance.
Here's a little did you know, Brian.
What's that?
This is actually not the first empty arena match held in this building. If you remember,
really, what was that?
If you remember, back on Super Bowl Sunday in 1999, The Rock and Mankind fought for the WWF Championship in an empty arena match.
That is, I think you're right. Yes, halftime heat. I remember that. And
goodness, halftime heat, the infamous halftime heat match, which, by the way, ended up being the most watched episode of Sunday Night Heat ever.
Exactly. I think I think it still holds a record for the highest the highest rated cable wrestling match in history.
I believe.
Yeah, it's not the highest rated wrestling event. That goes to the 1988 edition of the main event, which featured the WrestleMania 3 rematch between Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant.
Well, that actually was the most watched wrestling event in the history of America. 33 million people estimated watched that event.
Wow. And wait a minute, he better.
Well, they're in the real dangerous area here.
They're right. I think they're near part of the ticket window. And now, Flex. we often talk in these situations about talking strategy. This is a matchup I don't think anyone has ever held before in the CCL. How do you prepare for a match like this?
I don't. Well, I'll be honest with you. I don't think there is strategy in a match like this.
They're running on pure hatred.
And these two have enough hatred between one another to last 1,000 lifetimes.
Absolutely, and you see throwing Gregory Black.
Oh, geez, that's a concussion on delivery right there.
Exactly, a skull, the point of his skull right into that cinder block wall here at the Tucson Arena. Now, Joe Matos. Oh, and
boy, he nearly came in contact with that pole there, man.
And that pole is sunk 4 feet into concrete. It would have impaled him.
We are back. Yeah, this is the empty arena match for the CCL World Heavyweight Championship. The champion, Boston Strong Gregory Black, and challenger Hollywood Joseph Matos. Oh my goodness!
And they have left the backstage. They're now in one of the locker rooms.
Yeah, we saw in the last segment Matos walking away. I guess he's going to try and make his way out the arena, but I don't think he noticed that Gregory Black was behind him. He didn't notice at the time, but obviously that has changed.
Well, if he didn't notice it then, he notices it now.
They're in the one of the locker rooms here. That's what it looks like.
It's the locker room. It's used for the Arizona Wildcats in the University of Arizona hockey team that has events here. Oh! He just got checked into the boards, you might say, thrown into a laundry cart. And Gregory Black has him a trash can.
Oh!
He just crowned him.
He just threw it at him. Remember the object of this match, ladies and gentlemen.
Again!
And ladies and gentlemen, the object of this match is to leave the arena by any means necessary.
That's right.
Oh! Right between the uprights.
That'll neutralize an opponent like nothing. There's a reason Street Fighters call that move the closer.
Yeah.
Oh!
I'm right in the eye.
To the eye.
And that a move Matos likes to call the great equalizer, and let's be honest, it is.
It is. Take away a guy's vision, he can't wrestle. And into a soda pop machine. And it appears to have knocked out a couple of cans of Mountain Dew.
I could go for some Mountain Dew right about now.
I could. Unfortunately, the concessionaires aren't here today.
Yeah. Yeah, just a skeleton crew here for this most unusual World Heavyweight Championship match.
Yeah, now, correct me if I'm wrong here, I think this is the first ever empty arena match that has ever been held in the history of the CCL.
Yes. Oh my God!
Oh! Powerbombed him right into that locker.
My God! Not really sure why they set up for television here, considering that, you know.
Yeah, it's a skeleton crew. Well, I think that setup is used when they do the hockey broadcast. They do the introductions.
Ah.
And they do the pre-game introductions with the commentators, and they have to have that there. And I guess they kept it set up. Oh!
In the face!
Dotted his eyes with that steel chair. And again!
Again, ladies and gentlemen, the object of this match. Oh, low blow by Matos. No pinfalls, no submissions, no disqualifications, no countouts, and as you can see, no referee either. The object is to get out of the arena before the other guy.
Exactly. You have to leave the grounds of the Tucson Arena and the Tucson Convention Center as outlaid by the city of Tucson, Arizona.
The first person to do that will be the World Heavyweight Champion, and will face the Great D in 1 week's time at Black Friday in a much fuller Key Arena in Seattle.
Exactly. There'll be a whole lot of fans there. Here, the arena is already sold out for Black Friday.
If that crowd is as heavily excited as it was for the Slammy Awards, it's going to be quite the night.
We'll blow the roof off the place. And now Gregory Black.
They're throwing hands right now.
And down goes Gregory Black. And both of these men, their bodies have to be just racked with pain. Oh, throws him into that camera. That's a $50,000 HD camera.
It should be pointed out, Brian, that both of these men have signed whole arms. Is Black is leaving? I think Black's gonna try to make his way out.
I think he is.
Oh, or not? I saw Black. I think he saw Matos get to his feet. Might have cost him there.
Exactly, but as you were saying,
I think now Matos is he headed out or?
No, I think he's waiting. I think he wants to embarrass Gregory Black.
He's waiting for Black to get up, but he's not getting up, so I guess he's gonna do it for him.
You know, and puts him right down into the concrete.
DDT on the concrete.
Exactly. I think Matos is gonna leave.
Or not?
No.
This gotta be absolutely sure he's out before making his way out. Oh, good lord! Again.
Ooh, snap DDT. Did that one Jake Roberts style. Well, folks, we are back with this CCL World Title match. This empty arena match between Gregory Black, the World Heavyweight Champion, and Hollywood Joseph Matos. We are in the loading dock, it would appear, of the Tucson Arena. Oh!
And Matos just took a chair right in the face.
He did that like a modified Van Term.
Oh my God!
And
see that DDT? I think he landed on the steel there.
Yeah, on that steel that's used to protect the wiring here at the arena. And this has got to be one of the more unusual matches you've ever seen. And for us here at the CCL, as I've mentioned, it is uncharted territory. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, good Lord! Well, I tell you what, this is quite possibly the most unusual match that we have seen in a CCL. In a CCL environment, there was a man dominated by Matos.
Exactly, and they better be careful. That's our lunch.
Wait, what? You sure that's our lunch?
No, I think.
Oh, even if it was our lunch, it's not our lunch now.
Yeah, we'll have to go to McDonald's probably. I think that was lunch for the crew.
Yeah. Well, that was their lunch.
Yeah, but they just lost their lunch. And
both of these men have signed whole harmless waivers.
That absolves them of any legal responsibility, and absolves the CCL of any legal responsibility. Basically,
and not just the CCL, but the city of Tucson, the state of Arizona.
Exactly, and the owners of this arena.
Right.
Oh, onto an anvil case.
And Black, he is out on his feet.
He is on spaghetti legs right now. And Matos has got a ring bell.
Black is out. He might want to try and make his way out of the building if he can. Black back to his feet here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the plan would be, in my opinion, try to run for it. But he's so racked with pain right now, I don't think he can move too far. But clangs that bell right across his skull. But the thing with Matos, we've said this before, I don't think it will be just enough for him just to win. I think he wants to make a statement. He wants to prove a point that he is the top dog here in the CCL.
You know what? If you think about it, the same can be said for Gregory. Gregory's Black, and there's the bell to the face.
Exactly.
I mean, this is a rivalry that spans more than 3 years, and for all intents and purposes, this might be the final chapter right here.
It could well be. I mean, if either one of these men can survive, but here's the thing: if they can survive this, they've got to go to the Key Arena in Seattle on the 21st,
and the Great D will be waiting.
Yeah, and the Great D is going to be fresh.
Not only that, he's going to be hungry. He's going to be hungry to take back the world title that he won and lost about 8 months ago.
In 9 minutes and 32 seconds.
9:27.
Yeah, 9:27. Apologize for that.
Ah!
Kendo stick right to the bridge of the nose of Gregory Black. And as I may have mentioned earlier, people, we are in uncharted waters in this matchup. There has never been a match like this in the history of the CCL. And now, a Fujiwara armbar there from Joe Matos.
They have turned up the brutality here in this match. Here's a little nugget. If you remember the empty elimination chamber match in Supernova, Gregory Black eliminated 4 of the 5 men in that match.
Uh-huh.
The one man he did not eliminate, en route to retaining the World Heavyweight title, was the man he's fighting tonight.
That's right, Joe Matos. So maybe there's some unfinished business there.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute.
Is that Jeff Marks?
I think it is.
We haven't seen Jeff Marks in years.
Exactly.
We haven't seen him since season 2.
Well, well, who knew he had a job as a custodian?
Yeah.
I had to go down and say hi to him later on.
Perhaps.
Oh, back to the matters at hand. That roaring elbow there. And Joe Matos is on limbo land.
Oh.
And he is...
Oh, or not.
Nope.
I've been playing possum and chop blocks the leg.
Oh,
of the world champion.
Dusty Rhodes style bionic elbow. And they are, and folks, they are near the exit of the arena, I do believe.
Yeah, they're pretty close.
Now elbows to the trapezius muscles. Trying to harm his ability to flex and lift.
Matos was going for that DDT, but instead countered into a side Russian leg sweep.
Exactly, and now Gregory Black's got him. And he's going to throw him, into that cinder block wall.
Well, they're going to be feeling pain for a long, long time after this one.
Exactly.
Not just physical pain, but the mental toll.
Exactly. I mean, to coin an old phrase, this is the kind of match that'll turn a boy into a man. And
Ring bell to the back.
Exactly, that ring bell. And those ring bells are not light. They're about 15, 20 pounds.
Right.
And they're heavy steel and oak. And now, Joe Matos, he's trying to leave. Well, folks, they are in the parking lot of the arena here in the CCL empty arena match for the World Heavyweight title. And they're very close to exiting the grounds of the arena.
You have to think that if either one of these men get an opportunity to make for the exit, they're going to do it.
They're trying to make a break for it. Oh, and a float over DDT.
They're on asphalt here.
Yeah, it's solid asphalt. There is absolutely no give, and somebody's car is about to get a bit of unscheduled remodeling.
Yeah, the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line here.
Exactly. Now, they're trying now, and Great D trying to go for the exit of this arena. They have to leave the grounds, and they're not too far away. Oh, but he took too long, and a bulldog headlock by Joe Matos.
Matos winning this opportunity. Oh, back on Adrenaline episode number 59 over the summer.
Exactly, and you have to think that he has just been waiting and planning for this day for some time.
He's waited. Oh my goodness, he's waited about 4 months for this night.
And he's not let it go to waste. I mean, he has given just an unholy battering to Gregory Black, but Black's giving it right back to him.
And Black clipping the leg of Matos here, and I think Black was looking to finish it here.
I think he is.
Dropping the elbow. Like I said, you gotta think that an opportunity to win this thing is imminent here. And Matos
he almost made it.
I think it was. Yeah, you can see the exit right there on the right side of your screen.
You see it? There's that exit of the arena. Oh! Put his head right through a window. And I think it's over.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Right. His head went through that car window and his back is just thrown right into the windshield there.
And oh, look at this.
Well, he had a limo waiting, and
I think Black just won.
There it is. Gregory Black has retained the World Heavyweight Championship, and Hollywood Matos is as good as out. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
We need help for him. We need some help.
Exactly.